The tree that remembers before time. Long, long ago, in a quiet valley hidden between tall mountains, there stood an ancient tree. This was no ordinary tree. Its trunk was wide and twisted as if it had grown around secrets. Its leaves shimmered with a soft golden light, even when the sun did not shine. The people of the nearby village called it the tree that remembers before timing, for it was said this tree had lived since the world was young, and its roots held the memories of ages past. One day, a curious girl named Liora wandered into the valley. She had heard stories of the tree from her grandmother, who spoke of it in whispers, as if afraid the wind might carry her words away. Liora was not afraid. She wanted to know the truth. As she stepped closer, the air grew still, and the tree's golden leaves rustled, though there was no breeze. "Hello?" Liora called softly, not sure if she expected an answer. To her surprise, the tree's bark shifted, and a deep, slow voice filled the silence. "Little one, why have you come?" Liora's heart pounded, but she did not run. "I want to know the stories you remember," she said. "The ones from before time." The tree sighed, its branches swaying gently. "Stories are heavy things, child. They carry joy and sorrow, beginnings and endings. Are you sure you wish to bear them?" Liora nodded. "I'm sure." And so the tree began. The first story. The birth of the stars. Ye before the sky was filled with stars. The world was dark. The first beings were lonely, for they had no light to guide them. One day a small creature, no bigger than your hand, climbed the highest mountain and whispered to the heavens. "Give us light," it pleaded. "Give us something to wonder at." The sky listened. It scattered tiny sparks across the darkness, and these became the stars. But the creature was not satisfied. "They are beautiful, but they are too far," it said. So the sky plucked one star and placed it in the creature's palm. "This one will stay with you," it said. "It will warm the earth and wake the seeds." And so the sun was born. Leora's eyes widened. "Is that true?" The tree chuckled. "Our stories are true, little one, in their own way." The second story. The river's tears long ago. A great river flowed through the valley. It was proud and strong, carving its path through stone. But one year the rains did not come. The river grew thin, its waters fading. The animals that drank from it grew weak. The trees along its banks wept, for they knew they would soon perish. "Ka," humble Toad spoke. "Why do we wait for the sky to save us?" it asked. "They must help ourselves." The toad began digging, its small claws scraping at the earth. One by one, the other animals joined. Even the trees stretched their roots deeper, searching for hidden waters. Days passed. Just as their strength was nearly gone, the toad's claws struck something wet. A tiny spring bubbled up. The animals cheered, and soon the spring grew into a stream, and the stream fed the river. Life returned to the valley. River, Humboldt never forgot. From that day on it shared its waters freely, never thinking itself greater than those who depended on it. Liora touched the tree's bark. "That's why the river in our village never runs dry, isn't it?" The tree's leaves shimmered. "Yes. Some gifts last forever if they are given with love." The third story. The forgotten giant in the oldest days. Giants walked the earth. They were gentle creatures, though their footsteps shook the ground. One giant, named Yara, loved the small beings of the world, the ants, the birds, the flowers. She would bend low to listen to their songs, careful not to crush them. As time passed, the giants grew fewer. The world changed and their kind faded into memory. Yara was the last. She knew her time was ending, but she did not want to be forgotten. So She lay down upon the earth and closed her eyes. Her body became the hills, her hair the grass, her breath the wind. Before she slept forever, she whispered, "Remember me," and the world did. When the wind rustles the grass, it is Yara's voice. When the hills stand silent under the sun, it is her resting form. She is gone, but she is also here. And Liora felt tears in her eyes. "That's sad, it is," the tree agreed. "But it is also beautiful. To be remembered is a kind of living, the last story. The seed of tomorrow." The tree's voice grew quieter. "Now, little one, I will tell you the most important story. Once, a seed fell from my branches. It was small, no different from any other. But this seed had a journey ahead of it. The wind carried it far, over mountains and rivers, until it landed in a place where no trees grew. Yes, it was our day was hard and dry. "You will never grow here," the rock said. But the seed did not listen. It pushed its roots down, cracking the stone. Seasons passed. The seed became a sapling, then a tree. Its leaves brought shade. Its roots softened the earth. Soon, other seeds took root nearby. A forest was born where once there was only stone. The seed was stubborn, but it was also hopeful. It believed in tomorrow. Liora smiled. "That's like us, isn't it? We have to keep trying, even when things are hard." The tree's branches swayed, as if in agreement. "Yes, the world is made of stories, child. Stories of the past, the present, and those yet to come. You are part of them now, as the sun set, painting the sky in gold and purple." Liora knew she would never forget the tree's tale. She placed her hand on its trunk one last time. "Thank you," she whispered. The tree did not answer, but its leaves shimmered brightly, as if holding her words in its ancient heart. And so, under the watchful gaze of the stars, Liora walked home, carrying the weight of stories and the lightness of hope.